You ever wonder what actually happens when a client comes to you and asks to do a fashion shoot? It's pretty daunting, to be honest. It is. Like, when you first start out, you're like, oh my God, there's like models and there's like, these people are gonna use these images to sell stuff. Like, how are we gonna do this? And it can be quite daunting, and if this is your first time or you haven't done it yet and you're looking to learn about it, this video will help you. I'm giving you a full breakdown of all pre-production and production on the day. Post-production can be another video at some stage. If you want it, you can let me know in the comments. But I'm going to focus on the pre-production stage, and I'm going to focus on the actual production day, getting the models, makeup artists, client on set, all that kind of stuff. You're going to see behind the scenes video of me working away with the clients, with the models. It all kicks off with ideation. So Anya from my sales team reached out to Verso, just cold called them, said, hey, we're a content agency, we do photo shoots, video shoots, etc. And luckily, Lisa and her team needed content. It was right place, right time. So once that happened, Anya passed on to me. I hopped on a call with Lisa. I always kind of get the backstory of the brand, try and align myself with the brand guidelines and understand what they want and what they need. So what we came up with was like a active leisure wear kind of small campaign, studio shoot and video. This was a hybrid shoot. Half the day was photography, half the day was video. It's tricky when you're doing both. So after meeting Lisa, I went off and I came up with ideas. I tried to get inspiration from different things. I set up my whole storyboard and mood board on Milanote. It's something I use all the time. A game changer. Now this isn't a sponsored video. I usually use FrameSet for ideas. I'll go through Pinterest, I'll go through Instagram to get kind of just ideas so I can get them all on the mood board, so I can sit down and actually show the client what I'm thinking, where I'm going, and if they like it or not. And then I was lucky when I got this mood board together, the client was mad about it, they loved it, they said, yeah, we're in, let's go. So then I confirmed everything and I actually got a shot list together for photography and I got a shot list together for videography. As you can see in the screenshot here, there's different ideas, there's different styles of what I wanted, and to be honest, I use both of them as a guide. I don't stick all in, this is what I'm shooting, I need to get this style of shot. I use it for more inspiration for me on the day, and if I'm kind of lost in a moment, I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna shoot now? Right, we did that, where's my mind? And it goes blank. I look at the shot list that I've done up, and I'm like, okay, I like this, let's try my style of this shot. So my mood board is done, my shot list is done, all confirmed with the client, she's happy. Now all the shot list is confirmed, we need to find models. So I use a few agencies in the south of Ireland. Instead of going to the agency directly and saying, I have these dates, I want this type of model, I'll usually kind of gather the models I've worked with that I like and I know will suit the project. Or if I see a model that catches my eye, I'll screenshot her stuff and I'll actually put it in a separate doc for the client to look at. And I'll actually have the client pick the models, because obviously it's the client's final say. And in this instance, I think we had 5 or 6 models picked out and they picked the 2 they liked. And then I approach the agency. I find it much easier once you have the models you want, and always have a plan B. It's important to have a plan B model. So like obviously model A and model B can work, class, amazing, they'll be there in the day. But if model A can work but model B is booked for something else, have a plan B. Models are booked, confirmed, shot list is done, mood board is done. Now we have to confirm dates and times with everyone and everything. So check studio dates, check all that stuff, ready to go. And once a date is confirmed with everybody, lock it in, get deposits paid as fast as you can, because once that's locked in and deposits are paid, it's officially 100% locked in. Obviously hiccups happen, it's business. So if you have to push, you have to push, but ideally you get your first date. This one I actually didn't. We had to push back a few times due to scheduling issues, traveling, model unavailability, this kind of stuff. So it's gonna happen. So once the models are picked and everything else is done, I'll actually do a full brief for them of this style of shoot we're doing. I'll send them the mood boards, the ideas, just so they have an idea on the day of what kind of vibe it's gonna be. They're not expecting some fashion shoot. They're gonna walk into an athleisure wear shoot or whatever it be. So give them an idea, because modeling is hard enough already. They don't need curveballs on the day, because they're trying to look good, they're trying to be calm and collected and pose, and you're throwing them absolute curveballs. It just throws them off, throws the whole vibe off, and nobody likes a set that's completely off. It's not a good experience, it's not a good vibe. I would also send the model brief / breakdown to the client, just so they have an idea of what's happening on the day. On the brief, location, names and numbers, production assistants, model numbers, my phone number, timing, schedule, this kind of stuff. Kick off, you know, model arrive 10 a.m, hair, makeup, 10 to 11, 11 from 1 video or photo shoots, then 1 to 2 lunch, then 2 to 4 video, and then 4 to 6 miscellaneous, be it whatever you need to catch up on, etc. So your model's confirmed, your location's confirmed, client's happy, shot list confirmed, you're almost ready to go. Ideally, you have a makeup artist and a hairstylist. They could be the same person, they could be hybrid, but ideally you have them on set, because you're consumed by shooting, you're consumed by video, you're consumed by photo, what's right, what's wrong, what's the pose, is the brand showing correctly, and you're missing that hair that's sticking out, or you're missing something, that's wrong, let me pop in there and fix that. She's in there and she's doing it. So I would highly recommend working with a good makeup artist. So models confirmed, location, hair, makeup, shot list, everyone's happy, we're gonna start rolling. Your job on the day is to direct everything. You are in charge of the vibe, you are in charge of everything. I like to create a fun vibe on my sets, and I actually create playlists for my sets as well. So I have a Spotify playlist for photo shoots. I just think music is so important. It brings up, especially for photo shoots, if the model wants to get into it and she's like stiff or whatever it is, and there's like good tunes playing, they kind of loosen up and they'll have some fun and they'll bounce. Like we were doing a video shoot and there's no audio on it, there was no mic'd up, so they're kind of moving and dancing and just kind of having fun together. I'll link it down below, you can steal it if you want it. On the day, you need to keep that set moving. I like to have a production assistant. My production assistant who usually helps me with most shoots is Natalie. I've worked properly with her for about 2 years, 3 years, where she's kind of been my right hand on a lot of sets, and Nat used to be a model, so she understands the pressure we're under, she understands the client's angle, because she works with a lot of clients now on social media and stuff. And it's just fantastic to have her there. She's also getting some BTS stuff from me on my phone, so you always need BTS. I would highly recommend capturing BTS if you can, just for socials and stuff. Now, I was lucky that Leah from Penny Productions and the co-owner of Take 9 was there on the day, and I said, Leah, grab your A7S III, let's rock, get some BTS for me, and she did. She was an absolute hero, so I appreciate it. So, the footage you're seeing is from Leah from Penny Productions. But again, if you can have a production assistant on the day, man, they're invaluable, because I'm obviously shooting, I'm concentrating on the images, what it looks like, the poses, the fact, like the style, what's working, what's not working, while Nat was seeing if the client is happy. She was watching the schedule, she was looking, are we on time, are we not on time? Lunch is at 1:30, we need to keep moving, like how many more outfits do we need to change? She'll have the full list, all this kind of stuff. It's all in the brief, and that is Nat's Bible on the day, and she's kicking me up there saying, move, we gotta keep going, okay, you have enough of this, we gotta keep going. She's basically the first assistant director on the day. I like to tether to my laptop for the client to be able to see the images on the day, on the spot. A lot of people don't like this. I just think it's much easier. You'll see footage there now of Lisa who sees the image. She's delighted with it. She sees the actual result. Obviously, this is a raw image. This is in color. She understands that, and it's explained to her that this is going to look even better because it's colored in post and stuff. Pros and cons of that. I have had clients come back to me and say, oh, we took more images on the day. I saw a different one of that one, this one. There are two methods. If the client is happy with you to just pick the best images and send them to them, edited or whatever it be, or you confirm with the client beforehand, you're going to send them the raw images and they're going to let you know which ones they want to use, and then you edit those ones. Each way it works is just confirm that with the client beforehand. So as I said before, this was a hybrid shoot, so it was half photo shoot, half video shoot. So for the photo shoot, I was shooting on the Sony A7 III, it's my camera I'm using at the moment, and I had the Sigma 24-70 2.8, and I had the Sigma 85 1.4 lens. I love the 85, that lens is incredible, the Sigma 85. For the video side of it, I shot on the Sony FX6, the cinema line camera, which was incredible as well. Beautiful, again, used the same lenses, and I think I used a 35 for the wide shots. So I used the Sony 35 on that. I think it's a 2.8 if I'm not mistaken. I had the Godox FV200 flash triggered for the photo shoot, and what I did was I had it on the right hand side. So say I'm the model, I'm here, I'm facing me who's the photographer, Flash was coming this side, so Flash was coming on her left side, and I actually put some negative fill on her right side because we were shooting against the backdrop, and it's a white infinity wall, so the flash was really bouncing hard. So the flash would come this way and it would light up this whole side of her because of the white, which I didn't like. And I put a negative fill in here, which I actually ended up really liking the image. It gave some dimension to it and some separation. So I used that for the entirety of the photo shoot. And then for the video shoot, we had this massive light dome. You can see it in the video. It's very important on the day of a shoot not to have too many chefs in the kitchen. Have one person who's the main go-to person. I like to be the director of the set. I like to control my sets. So we were shooting, the model was here, we were flashing away. I had the client just beside me looking at my laptop now and then. She was like, yeah, I love that. But she was also in between back and forth on changes and outfit changes and getting stuff ready. So again, we were keeping everything moving. We were taking an outfit, snap, snap, snap. Then the next model will have the next outfit ready to go. And while I was shooting her, Sydney would be over here getting ready with the next outfits. We had a lot of outfits to do and a lot of products to shoot. So it's to keep it moving because time is money, and we had the studio booked for 8 hours. So we need to get everything done, both video and photo shoot. So the main things I would take away from this video, pre-planning is key. Have an idea, have a visual idea of what you want to achieve. Again, you'll see my middle note here with the board of what I wanted, video style and model style, what I the ideas I had in my head and what the client was expecting from me, which is more important. We were so lucky on the day, we had no hiccups. It was just one of those dream shoots. Everyone had a great time. Vibes were happening, we had a great lunch. I was very, very happy with it. The client was very happy with it. We're gonna be working together again very soon. So here are some of the images from the shoot. Again, these were for websites and social, so they're delighted with that kind of content, and that's exactly the kind of style we wanted to do it. And here's one of the finished videos we did. Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. If you do have any questions or if I've missed anything, please let me know. If there's something that I didn't cover, let me know in the comments below and I will get back to you ASAP. Please consider subscribing. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these kind of videos. We have a lot more challenge videos coming in as well this year. A lot of photo challenges, a lot of video challenges. Overall, just more educational stuff, more good fun, gear reviews, all this kind of stuff. So do subscribe if you're not already. I appreciate your time. Doses.